In this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 most miserable towns in the United Kingdom. Hey, my name is Ruth Mary and today I'm going to be talking about something that's been on my mind for a while now. The top 5 most miserable towns in the United Kingdom. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that this is all based on my own opinion and research, so take it with a grain of salt. Number 1 is Blackpool. There's no denying that the town of Blackpool in the United Kingdom is one of the most miserable places on earth, which has placed Blackpool at the top of the list. The town is known for its run-down amusement parks, seedy hotels, and general atmosphere of despair. And yet, despite all this, there are still people who choose to live in Blackpool. Why? Because they can't imagine living anywhere else. Blackpool may be miserable, but it's also their home. They know every inch of the town, and they wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So yes, while Blackpool may be one of the most miserable towns on earth, it's also one of the most livable. Number 2 is Liverpool. According to a recent study, the most miserable towns is the Liverpool in the United Kingdom. The study looked at a number of factors, including job satisfaction, crime rates, and weather. And, while there are certainly some aspects of life in Liverpool that could be improved, the city has a lot to offer. For starters, Liverpool is home to one of the world's most iconic music scenes. The city has produced some of the most influential bands of all time, including the Beatles and Oasis. In addition, Liverpool is home to a number of world-class museums and galleries. And, with its rich history and culture, there's always something new to explore. So, while it may not be perfect, Liverpool is certainly worth a visit. Number 3 is Manchester. Manchester is often cited as one of the most miserable towns in the United Kingdom. And it's not hard to see why. The town is plagued by high unemployment, poverty, and crime rates. In addition, the weather is notoriously bad, and the winters are long and cold. However, there is more to Manchester than its misery. The town is also home to a vibrant music scene, world-class museums, and a variety of interesting shops and restaurants. So while it may not be the happiest place on earth, Manchester does have a lot to offer. Number 4 Sheffield. Sheffield, a town in the United Kingdom, has been voted the most miserable town in a recent poll. But why is this? One possible reason is the high levels of unemployment and poverty in the town. According to statistics, over a quarter of Sheffield's population is living in poverty, and the unemployment rate is nearly double the national average. In addition, Sheffield has been hit hard by industrial decline, with many traditional manufacturing jobs disappearing in recent years. As a result, Sheffield has one of the highest rates of social mobility in the country, as people move away in search of better opportunities. So it's no surprise that Sheffield residents are feeling down in the dumps. But there are also signs of hope for the future. The city is undergoing a regeneration project, and there are plans to create new jobs and attract investment. So while Sheffield may be feeling miserable at the moment, there's reason to believe that things will start to improve in the future. Number 5 is Nottingham. The United Kingdom is home to many beautiful and historic towns and cities, but it also has its fair share of less appealing places. In fact, a recent survey named Nottingham as the most miserable town in the UK. Residents of Nottingham cited a number of reasons for their unhappiness, including high levels of crime, poor job prospects, and a lack of things to do. While Nottingham may not be everyone's cup of tea, there are still plenty of reasons to visit this fascinating city. From its medieval castle to its world-renowned university, Nottingham has something to offer everyone. So if you're looking for an interesting place to explore, don't write off Nottingham just because it's been labeled as the most miserable town in the UK. Do you live in one of the most miserable towns in the United Kingdom? If so, I hope this video has given you some relief and that you will subscribe to my channel for more helpful content. Stay tuned for my next video about the happiest towns in the UK.